This is the most rushed goodbye I've ever had, and not when I wanted to be rushed. Love you.
Won't be needing this for a while. Driving across the Atlantic, oh yeah. What's happening there? Is that a leak?
I'm Elayna, and this is Riley, and this is our home, Vaga Pond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 6 years now, and recently, it's like we're seeing everything for the first time through a new set of eyes. This is our little boy, Lenny. Click the subscribe button to join our voyage every Monday.
Dangerously sincere, I walk my path.
Before we could begin this sail, however, we needed to finish quite a few things. It's a big job preparing a boat for a 3,000 nautical mile sail over the Atlantic Ocean, where we'd be on our own and at the mercy of the elements, which I'm going to speak a little bit more about later on. Elayna and Lenny are not going to be joining us on this trip, which is a little sad. They were going to skip this one for a number of reasons, not the least of which is the fact that Elayna is now 5 months pregnant. It's the third time I've sailed from the Canary Islands to the Caribbean, and we had been dreaming of warm Caribbean waters and palm trees now for months.
So this is the last time I'm going to see you guys.
For a little while.
Yeah, well, no, not forever. This is not the last time I'm going to see them. But it's going to be the last time I see these guys for 20 days, at least.
16 or
Yeah,
hopefully not more than that.
yeah. Last time I'll see the boat as well, for 20 days.
18 does.
Oh no, it's so sad. This is the most rushed goodbye I've ever had, and not when I wanted to be rushed. Love you.
Call me,
much.
call me.
Okay. This is the first time Lenny's understood he's actually on a plane.
Darling Elayna, that was not an acceptable goodbye. And as the world-class vlogger that I am, I thought that I would send you a video. Love you very much, darling. I miss you and Lenny boy a lot, and stay in touch, and we'll video call, and then we'll get Andre's Garmin InReach and be able to send each other messages every day.
I miss you too.
Bye bye.
Hey. No.
Come back, handsome. I want to film you. That guy there thought I was talking to him, but I wasn't. So, what have we been doing?
We took the outboard off the dinghy and stashed it in the port forward locker there.
Yep.
I cleaned the boat a little bit and then made it dirty
Clean
again.
the boat every day. What are you doing?
Cleaning. Getting
More
a
cleaning.
little bit OCD.
So we've got to do. We bought a whole bunch of Indian, which we've frozen and we're gonna put in the back freezer here. We're gonna do more supplying tomorrow.
Lazy man.
Yeah, lazy, absolutely. The Code Zero was repaired and we got it back. What other jobs have we been doing?
We're taking all the gear.
Where's our list? Pay marina, check out of the country.
Important.
Test the iridium, go. Locate flake ice for the freezer. Tidy clothes. and do a bit of lubing. We're going to lubricate some stuff. Elayna was a little concerned about leaving us to do all of the provisioning. She normally does all of that stuff, but I was able to remind her of the 2 times that she's brought breadcrumbs instead of flour for big crossings and the resulting disastrous loaf.
My bread loaf is now damper.
It's remarkably similar to my first effort as a 10-year-old cooking bread.
Our fruit net was full, and after one more visit to the store, we would be ready to go. We've checked out of the country. Now we've just got to, I don't know, sleep and then go tomorrow. Andre's arrived.
Again!
Hola, amigo! So you snuck off and went and did a Class 40 performance racing course.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was good.
It was okay?
Yeah, a lot of wind, but...
Blew up
That's
to
good.
40 knots, eh?
Yeah. Just
Crazy.
good fun.
Okay. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to get in trouble here. What have we got?
Okay. EPIRB. Tins of food. That feels like tuna. And that one I'm going to hope is beans. Big bottle of water. Nice. Here we have a nice rigging knife, a reflective mirror so you can signal. Reflective mirror. Light sticks, glow-in-the-dark light sticks, flare kit, and in here we'll probably put in our waterproof bag, our passports. I've got a handheld VHF we can put in there, head torches, 2 orange smoke bombs. Good idea for a helicopter rescue. You drop them in and they show the direction of the wind at the water's at water level. Handheld flares. So parachute flares, be very careful if a helicopter is coming to rescue you. Do not shoot your parachute flares, big no-no.
Salad pepper? It won't reach there, it will fly away.
I'm not even looking if Riley's ready, it's just coming. Cook.
Honestly, we were all a bundle of nerves right here the night before we left. I get more nervous these days than when I was younger. When I was in the Azores, I flew from one island to another and I looked down and I saw a sailboat. It had never been more clear to me just how insignificant you are compared to the vastness of the ocean. Staring down on that speck of white surrounded by the frequently inhospitable Atlantic Ocean, I realised just how isolated you really are. I mean, I knew theoretically and practically and probably many of the statistics surrounding it all, but sometimes it takes a moment like that for someone to understand fully something that they already kind of know. We're getting quite close. The only thing that we got to do is drop the car back to the wonderful Simon, who lent us his cars, then put the rest of the stuff away, and then we're going to go. Andre, stop running away when I put the camera on.
I'm not running away. Giving you space.
How do you feel, mate?
Pretty excited. Yeah, been like not thinking about it too much, and now finally we just had our last lunch on land and ready to go. Yeah, excited.
Won't be needing this for a while. All clear.
How many friends did you make on the Canary Islands?
We made a few. It was good.
Atlantic crossing number what?
Number 3 for me. First one on the original Vaga bond, then a CMB 60-foot monohull, and now, now my first multi-hull crossing, so it should be awesome.
As I put this in the hydro generator, I realised I was missing a bit. So I'm missing a pin. So I found a drill bit and I pushed it in here, and it's just clear. It's the perfect size. As I pushed it in, it like span in, and I was like, oh, that'll hold.
So we bought PLBs with some jackets that we bought, but because I had to fly in and I couldn't carry the life jackets, I took them out of the vest, and now they're armed to explode. Like when the vest explodes, this strap pulls, and we're putting them manually, so without this cap. And I was trying very gently to take out of the cap, and I just pulled a little bit and I got hit with the antenna in the face and this turned on. But
And then we got a message on here saying
man overboard.
man overboard.
But we have cleared
Cancelled
everything,
that.
followed the manual for an accidental discharge, and everything is okay.
Do you frequently get accidental discharge, Andre, or?
Oh, there's an alarm. Careful with your eyes because the antenna will hit you in the face like it did me.
Be careful.
Is this old or new?
What's up, mate?
Is this old or new?
What's happening there? Is that a leak?
Well, I thought it was just old water, because I thought water was just under here, so I was just sponging it, no worries.
It looked like there was a leak. Water normally means a leak, but there wasn't a leak.
Like, oh, hello.
Oh, dig it! No. Let him run. It's tiny, eh?
Is it?
Yeah. We've come out of the shadow of the island here, and we're hoisting the moat. What an epic event!
Everything is temporary. Shedding skin grows back again. Jealousy, stay the hell away.
We just heard the Mayday relay on the VHF, and it's most likely a refugee boat. And they mentioned the Coast Guard, and hope everything goes well.
I searched the coordinates, it was just here, and we're over here. So we're between Tenerife and La Gomera, but it was over here below Fuerteventura.
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever heard a Mayday on the water, ever. So the Coast Guard is inbound. It's 100 miles upwind of here, so it's not. I don't want to say it's not our problem, but we can't get there in time to be of any assistance at all. I've seen those boats. I really hope there's not a huge, as big of a problem as it sounds like. If you missed the video where I go and spend a week looking for refugees and uncovering the latest information on the crisis, I'll link that here. You should watch that if you haven't seen it, and if you have, maybe even just go and watch it again. We spent weeks and weeks trying to get the tone of that right, as it was a very, very difficult subject to cover. We are so happy that we were able to raise some money for some worthy causes to help aid the rescue of these refugees and to help make their lives better once they arrive. You guys, our audience, are just absolute legends, thank you. I don't even know if you can really see me here, but we're on the other side of the island now and the wind has died down. So El Tiede, the massive mountain on Tenerife, the island of Tenerife has got a massive mountain on the top which causes lots of disturbances in the wind. So we're on the other side of the neighbouring island La Gomera. We had a lot of wind funneling through earlier. It blew up to about 20 knots and now it's back down to 7. But it'll be a little bit of a challenging night tonight until the wind fills in tomorrow between 8 and 12. And then it should be better, easier to sail. We've got a big cruise ship that we're going to end up coming 0.74 nautical miles away from, which is a little too close. It's happened because with the wind being behind these islands, we're speeding up and slowing down and speeding up and slowing down, and they're like, dude, can you just maintain course? It just looks like a big cruise ship. So this is the repaired spinnaker, as you can see. We're just crossing our fingers. Hopefully once we get it tight and pull on it, it just pops out beautifully. But we'll see. Mid-Atlantic is the best place to test your stuff like this. Hey!
Yes, mate. Finally.
That was sick though.
What a mission. Yes, dude.
We can still go a lot further up. Elayna's going to be a bit grumpy about that.
Beauty.
There you go, matey.
Cheers, mate.
So, I'm at my friend Tom and Sophia's house in Belgium with 2 children, and this is where I have received my bikini package. And I'm going to look at them for the first time, and I'm so excited. These are the final samples. As you guys would have seen, we recently launched Vaga Swim after spending over a year designing them, making all the mistakes, learning everything there is to know about bikinis, and then being delayed by 6 months because our fabric got stuck in Italy due to COVID. It's much more exciting when I can share the excitement. I just can't wait for bikini season. It's winter here and we're both pregnant. It was quite the journey, and although a little how-to bikini book would have come in handy, I wouldn't change a thing. So happy with how they turned out. A huge thank you to everyone who bought some and are helping me build this bikini brand, which is going to end up raising so much money for charity. You guys are amazing. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for more updates. Jackie, say hello. So we're at an organic market where they grow everything around the property. Is that right? Mm-hmm, absolutely. We're sipping a warm apple juice, homemade. And the kids are looking at the sheep, and we're just going to pick up some supplies before we go to Châtel. To Châtel. That's where we're going, in the Alps. We're going to hit the slopes. Yeah, not us though. We're just going to watch.
Today is the first day that all of the weather models have agreed with each other. Further on in the trip, there was dead patches, but I didn't know quite where they were going to be. But all 4 of the weather models that I'm looking at now tell me that they're going to be in the same spot, so I can be reasonably sure that's going to happen. The traditional route that most people go is quite far south, which is a longer journey because you're not following the Great Circle, and also puts you right in the thick of the trade winds, which is, it's just rougher. So this boat, we can go faster with smoother conditions with the spinnaker up in 14 knots. So we get to go less far in calmer water faster. So that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was hoping to get, and that's what we've currently got.
I tasted the poison, handle the preciousness, joyful loneliness, happiness under the sky, drawn by a breeze of soul, drawn by.
I came out here, and on the horizon I can see not vicious thunderstorms, but certainly squally weather. So I've got a decision to make as to whether we run the spinnaker at night time. We did last night and it was fantastic. We can head further downwind is the main thing rather than fast, which means we're heading not directly on course but quite close to being on course rather than driving across the Atlantic, oh yeah. But maybe I'll decide to just pull it down. I'm not sure. I'll know better once we get closer to these ones. They're not vicious, but they're spinnaker terrors. The sun's setting over here behind the code D, so everything on board's purple. I love that. Woke up and the lads were pulling in the spinnaker. You won't be able to see a thing out here, but up. If you haven't watched from the beginning, you're in for a bit of a treat. Watch us dorks blunder, gaff, botch, debacle and generally fiasco our way through the Mediterranean,
the Atlantic, the Caribbean and into the Pacific, right back when we were kids.
We made a playlist about it all. You can check it out here. It's very easy to watch. There's a bunch of fairly funny stuff there, I'd say.
Enjoy, guys.
Check it out.